All right, looks like we are up to season 2, episode 2, One Piece live action. The last episode, to be honest with you, there's a lot that I take back from it. I have to push up the rating a little bit. Maybe I think I gave it a 3.5. I'll give it like a 4. Now that after editing, I kind of went through it several times. And you know what? Zoro's size, I think it's cool. I think he put on first of all, that took a lot. So I respect that. Also Bartholomew. I know I'm saying that wrong. I've been saying it like that since the anime, but um I like him more now. I think after that last scene when he was just like I appreciate his character being placed in it this early more now. And plus his look, not so bad. I am interested to see what they're gonna do with something as so large scale as the whale. I don't know what to expect with any changes this time around, but I definitely want to see what they do with this such a huge moment with Laboon. It's not really a spoiler. You're gonna see it anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. And I'm using a different format like the last one. Like I wrote a message saying I'm going to be tweaking my layout and my
The
sound.
map is clear. The reverse mountain waterway is our best option to enter the Grand Line.
Then let's do it. I don't know about navigation, but I do know a ship can't travel up a mountain.
Nami knows how it works. That's good enough for me.
Sanji, you simp.
I have a theory on
Whatever you say goes, Nami.
currents of the four seas technical.
Get it right or
Yo,
die.
don't lie. The cast is doing the best I've
Red
seen
line circles the world. We
in
can't
any
go
live
around it.
action.
We
They
have
are
to go
killing
through
it. I think
Whatever
Usopp to
matters
me
is how we get to the
is
Grand
I think I
Line.
favorite Usopp the most right now. And Loki, I hate to say this because I like the actor, but Luffy to me is probably the least closest. Not even so much the least closest to the character. He's close to the character. I just think his acting comes off the most campy than anybody else in there. Still doing a good job. I just think it's the most campy. That looks dope. This looks, they added more details. They got like ship wreckage in the background. His this maniac, bro.
The current's too strong!
Is he gonna do the what's that move? The balloon? In the first season when he did the balloon, it was a little I hate to be a stickler. It was underwhelming, but that's because I think that was his first time doing it. So they might like try to make it larger next time, or at least make his move look like it's more significant. Oh, did they change his shoes? I just realized that. Did they change Luffy's shoes? Because it looks like sandals, but it's not. I'm about to look back at season 1 to see what happened. Because I can't remember how it looked in the first season. Hell nah. They putting Usopp to work, boy. Is Luffy doing anything? I just realized that, like, I think it was a little bit more hands on. I would have, Nami would have kicked him by now. Actually, I think she did. If I'm not mistaken, Nami kicked the hell out of Luffy, and Zoro was like passed out sleeping or something. There's no way they could have pulled off a Zoro sleeping in a moment like this. They got their Titanic moment.
We did it!
Ain't they supposed to? Yep. Yeah, all we have to do is this like part one to Scott out. How are they gonna pull this off? I gotta see this. Ain't no damn way. Ain't not more durable than her tangerine trees. The next crew member. Oh, that looks so good. Bro. He landed on his ass like a sticker. Who's that? Oh, I know who that is. Ain't no way. That's an interesting change if that's where they're going with it. Is he on top of it? No, he's not on top of it. Yo, CGI wise, that looks hella good. I don't have no idea how they're gonna do this. I ain't doing nothing.
You're gonna need something a lot bigger than your fists.
My guy Crocus. His melon look like my joint. So I guess that means Oh man. They're not gonna have a whole segment of them being inside. Cause wasn't that point of them being inside the whale?
Your friends are dead.
Stop lying, bro.
How do I get them out?
You want some answers? Here we go. Name's Crocus. Occupation? Lighthouse keeper. 71 years old. Gemini. Type AB blood.
They did do it. That was exactly like the that was exactly like when they were inside of the actual whale. And I wish they kept the actual the scheme that he did. The low key, I would have probably still laughed at it. That was one of the funniest moments of the early One Piece, man. They should have kept that in there. Yo, they should have kept it. I'm tight. And is that an Irish accent again? I wonder what was the choice on that. Oh, they inside.
Obviously not.
Do we think Luffy's okay?
He dead. How you blame Zoro for that? For helping. At least he wasn't
You know
sleeping.
how to fix the Mary, right?
Of course.
Oh, is that? I wonder where they're going with that. I'm still curious. I know there's not. Then I know they're not introducing Brooke in this, right? Like as in present day. At least I'm hoping not, because I mean, just because they have the One Piece logo with the Brook thing,
Why don't you tell him?
I don't think they're
Why
gonna
don't you
introduce
tell
him
me yourself,
in
Captain?
present day. Kobe. I'm slow. I didn't even realize Kobe and what's his face is
Check
there.
up on things. Have a You weren't exactly a model recruit when you started.
I wonder if they had an interaction when Smoker was younger. Like, did he serve under him? I don't recall that, but that'd be interesting.
Is to do push-ups.
Bogart.
We'll show them.
That's another thing. That's cool. Even if they never had an interaction in the anime, I think that's exciting because now I get to see the things that I wish I got to see in the anime. Um, because I really can't recall them having an interaction. At least not at this time. Maybe later. I still can't remember. I still can't remember. Maybe Marine Ford. I can't remember. Tashigi's also grown on me. Her look, like once again, not like she has to look. They have to look exactly like them, but I just wasn't sure.
Flower guy, I need your help.
Imagine if they used that the pirate shanty, that good old pirate shanty that we know. I This is literally like they split that scene up. So this is technically like what he was doing inside the whip. I like the decision.
Whale. Because nothing.
Nope.
Only one way to
And he that
cross
too?
Laboon safely. Let's see if you're.
Don't touch me.
Shut up either.
That can mean two different people though. I'm actually curious. How long is this? Okay, it's an hour. They probably could fit everything in there.
And what a week it's been. A rare dark month. Still, hurts to watch one sail away.
You would know.
Being a little petty there, boy.
I have intel that the Straw Hats are heading to find the One Piece. Answer Gold Roger's call.
They're not the first. Won't be the last.
Oh,
I'm going.
that does make sense in a way, kind of. I don't know. Hear me out. I was just thinking. Once again, I don't know what I'm gonna do about spoilers or not. I mean, I'm just speaking my mind. If I feel like it's too much of a spoiler, I'll just blank it out when I on the edit, post production. But Smoker was friends with Aokiji, but he was still under Aokiji, and Aokiji was under Garp. So I guess that's the connection they have. So they probably more than likely had to meet. I'm saying this like it's an actual full, like a complete world, but I think that makes the most sense to me. I still don't recall a scene with them together, but that makes the most sense.
Going after him. Understand you want to protect your grandson.
You understand nothing.
Wait, they know that? Oh yeah.
Chances are they won't survive the voyage.
I know he's not sleeping on his grandchild.
Speck of dust in the gears of the Grand Line.
So he legit trying to stop him for, and they still end up going anyway. So that's the excuse for him to go. But do they know?
If you want to do your duty.
Hmm. How the hell they getting out of this? He's literally sleeping underwater. Is that the stomach acid? I did that like it's a like you have to be a genius to know that.
Do you know?
Are they gonna introduce him? Because this is kind of like they're not introducing him. Like I'm back and forth. I swear this is leading up to that. The way it's going is almost like implying
Kind of inspired.
that's the next. You don't got to make an excuse to Usopp of all people.
You know, so I'll just be over here.
The only thing I'm thinking about as far as like adding Brooke is that what sense would it make for him to be inside? But I mean, the way it's going is a reflection of that season, that arc. So I don't know. I just feel like somebody's about to pop out or something.
Oh, oh.
The hell is that? Oh, okay. I forgot about him. I know who that is. Yep. Just a weird guy. Just a weird guy. It's probably the same exact feeling I had. too easy for Sanji. You tripping. I don't know why I completely forgot about that.
It's a style choice. Judging by your outfit, you're unfamiliar with the concept.
Burn. Burn your boy, man. Assume he's about to run into somebody as well. He said we'll be taking that. Exactly.
Something wrong with your compass?
Oh, maybe she gonna creep up on them.
No.
The hell?
I made a big sword.
I don't think it works that way. He's stupid.
You will be puked to freedom.
Oh. Since when somebody can steal from Nami? I don't know what they call that weapon, but it actually looked good on this.
Let it go.
So you saying Nami couldn't handle her? So interesting. So she's what you're implying is she can take Nami. Yo, lock this man up, yo. Luffy messes up everything.
Near that whale until we have got him to. Either. All
I hear that.
wanted was to be left. I made a promise too.
Is this the backstory? Yeah. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad they still kept it. Um, as much as I'm curious as to why now. I mean, I guess it makes sense why now. Young Crocus. How does he look though?
Well done for crossing Reverse Mountain.
That legit looks like the captain for real.
I didn't know you had a whale with you.
Baby Laboon. Oh, he got the laugh though. He got the laugh though.
Following us back in the West Blue.
It might even be better than the actual anime. Nah, that's funny.
Skeleton, so spread your tail from
I'm like, is Shing too? Oh, they got the good. Where do they get all these people? This cast is on point.
Tough little thing.
Not tough enough for the Grand Line. Imagine making it to the Grand Line and losing.
Hey man, when it's your people. I doubt they're gonna dive deeper into the backstory though, right? I'm sure they're gonna cut it pretty early. I mean, there's no way because it's not significant yet. I think.
And return right back here from the other side of this mountain.
Then they got the scar and everything. Ah, don't do that, man. Did they say how long? I mean, I know from the source, they say how long it's been, but did they say? I didn't hear if they say how long that was. I don't think they did.
Having set out myself. Is impenetrable.
Damn, he was still a little boom back then. He was already bashing his head against that.
As soon as the sedative wears off, he's back at it. He'll never.
I'll tell you one thing. Live action Luffy has patience. That's one of my first notes. He actually has patience to some extent.
I'm no good at taking care of anyone.
Hey, hey, hey. There's gotta be another way to help.
That's true.
Whip staff's back in working order. As soon as I untangle this knot.
Yeah, probably do. Mr. Nine.
All right, you two. Give us answers.
How many reasons is there to end up in?
Bad community theatre here.
We are much.
Easy, Mossad.
Mr. Nine. Oh,
On their trail.
I was just about to ask, did they segue or they somebody on a snail?
Only the latest marine outposts they've decimated.
What is
Mr. Zero. I can't honestly. I can't wait to see Mr. Zero.
Is unknown.
Wait, he's unknown. I'm trying to remember certain things as it going along. I can't remember him being unknown. I thought he was high about the Marines. Maybe I'm tripping.
You'll do whatever it takes. That's you can't.
Jute. I think I said it right. I think I said it right. Last I was trying to figure out what the name was when I first seen it in the last episode. But I thought he used it back then.
There's a bigger picture.
They don't seem too dangerous. I mean, you killed 7. 9 basically.
Right, buddy. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, so that's gonna be how they introduce them? That's cool. That like yo, no lie, besides the bounties and including that too, that also makes this show stand out. Like it's not just the obviously the story itself, but aside from it being just another Netflix special, they have certain things like that that makes it stand out way more than it would have without it. And I really like that effect. I hope they do that for everybody.
Is it?
That first swim.
I needed that.
Doesn't seem like it was due. Of all the way. Do you have any idea where
I
you
do
are?
like how they put in that that role heavy on Nami, and she's looks like she's realizing the importance from these conversations. Oh, you dead. My guy's back up again. Time to ram the nearest rock.
Down! He woke up early! Come on!
Big ass needle. That ain't gonna work. Is it? Nah. Oh, he didn't see him use his or maybe he did. Is this the excuse they give him to fight him though? Oh, like not really fight him, but Maybe not. He cared more about his invention than Usopp. Man, what the hell are you talking about? Give him a love tap. Well, she actually has some help. Well, they do need them to get out of there anyway. So, I mean, besides the obvious reasons why she's helping. Well, I should say less obvious reasons.
Yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho.
That's actually smart. I mean, for the story, that's actually smart.
Sis Brew, wave goodbye, but don't you cry. Everlasting though they seem beneath the moon, we'll meet again. Time to ship out things, Sis Brew. Wave goodbye, but don't you cry.
I was just saying, like, that was smart for, like, opposed to having him fight a whale and get his ass whooped. Although, I mean, we still got time. So, but that makes sense as opposed to, yeah, having him fight this whale. And I think I remember him breaking the mask and using it, which would have worked essentially to some extent. Him punching the eye and no damage. I mean, yeah, it wasn't going to go anywhere. So I actually like that change. You gonna make Laboon regurgitate them?
Let's turn the ship around.
Where's that other loser that they got captive? I ain't seen him.
Behind a few doors in my day.
He's basically an expert in this.
Actually, always doing that. Smoker doesn't want her to talk at all. Just don't say anything.
Swords and take them away from the bad men that don't deserve them.
I'm assuming. Because I know what that's like.
That's how they incorporate that.
Physical abuse aside.
Beat the shit out of them. Beats the dog shit out of them and calls it training.
You know, if you ever get sick of living in a lighthouse.
Yeah, probably not. The crew is back again.
With our friends tied up on board.
I'd prefer if you didn't leave to us.
Yo, the food always, even in the animes, the food always look good, man. I'm hungry now.
If we can get to the next island. Look, I have to be honest.
Oh, so instead, I mean, that's a different direction. They made her doubt
Out
herself.
of our element is when this crew does its best work.
Here on Twin Capes, it locks onto an island from one of 7 possible.
Hell yeah.
Really?
My adventuring day.
Damn, episode 2.
Couldn't have done it without my crew.
So they still doing it. His terrible drawing, his terrible painting.
Huh? I mean it. Or you'll make it this. Of us now, Laboon, will come back to you.
Yeah, that's a dope alternative to the what it is. Don't
Master
talk.
Chief, Petty Officer.
Why she got an attitude with Smoker for?
I have a Gold Roger of my own to hunt down, and I'm going to capture him with my own hands.
Beloved. You really want to get mixed up in that for a sword?
Well, can't be mad at that. Yo, I'm actually I'm actually so happy they showing scenes like this. It's not just as cut and dry as, Smoker wants to go and capture the straw hats, and that's that. Everybody just follows the order and things is the way it is. There's actually, I mean, it's not turmoil like that, but it's friction between them and you seeing how human they are. So I'm loving the fact that they do this. I do not know about this dance though. They should cut that joint. Oh, Luffy living on the edge, man. I gotta learn from this guy.
No way to know what's coming next.
Oh, they actually have a picture.
Laugh, tail, and
The lore always continues, man. Oh, is that where they ended? All right. My thoughts, my thoughts, my thoughts. I don't know. For some reason, I thought this episode was gonna include the next island, but it's probably the best idea to end it there. I'm not even gonna ask how long is this season supposed to be. Is it whether I'm assuming it's like 12, 13 episodes, and if they're like an hour a piece, they spent the entire episode with Crocus, and Laboon. I guess that makes sense. I mean, timing wise, they have so much more to do. But yet again, another episode where it's not so much action. This one was less action driven and mostly lore and story. Um, including Brooke. Actually, unlike unlike who they added, not so much Sabo, but I think adding Brooke was a great addition. At least part of that story. I don't know if that's gonna affect how people feel if they were ever to get up to that season when they actually, you know, expand on the story. But I think it made a lot of sense to throw him in here. Like I said, I go back to what I said the first episode. I think they literally just cramming everything together so that as like a just in case they don't get it to the end. I don't know how much they signed for, but for example, if they ended on this season, I haven't even finished it, but I think it's safe to assume they've already done enough to capture the attention of people who have never watched the anime. So that by the time they end this season, people will could continue from where they left off. Or just, I mean, start from the beginning, actually. So I think they're doing that with that idea in mind. They're not really doing this knowing that they're gonna make it to whatever season, 10 or 11 or 12, whatever. Um, so I'm kind of looking, that's the way I'm judging it. I'm judging it because they're adding things later on in later seasons because they have the flexibility to do so. And plus you got an hour and change to do it. So I think it just makes that much more sense. And this one, if I can remember correctly, they cut out um they cut out the interactions inside the whale. Luffy gets lost, if I'm not mistaken. Did he meet them inside? Oh yeah. Luffy met up with the team in Laboon, if I'm not mistaken. And then they meet Flower Pops. And from there after, I think the fight scene with the whale would have been expanded. So they chopped that up. That was good. Because that wouldn't have made no sense. Even if this is a fantasy world, Luffy fighting a giant whale, and they definitely show you size and scale in this. That would not have worked. I'm surprised it worked in the anime, but they exaggerated. It's going by too fast for me. I almost wanted to slow down because I don't know. I'm enjoying all the lore and I almost feel like I'm missing stuff, which I guess when I'm editing, I'm gonna see things that I missed. But I'm happy about that part. I'm happy that they adding extra pieces to the lore. In each episode, like even the conversation with Tashigi and Kobe, like and Tashigi and Shmoka, right? In the anime, if I remember correctly, it was just literally Shmoka saying he's gonna capture Straw Hat Luffy and he's gonna catch him. I mean, obviously later on in Alabasta, but they never get into it. There was nothing going on between him and Tashigi as any friction, but now you get to see it. So I'm glad they're making him even more human in this. Smoker and Garp. Now that it just makes sense anyway because Smoker's relationship with Aokiji and Aokiji's relationship with Garp, I guess to some extent that would make sense why they would have some kind of interaction with one another. But I never would have expected that input now. But it feels good that it's there though. Either way, this is the dope episode. I give this one another 4. I don't even know if I'm going to keep doing this star system. I just know it's this 5 out of however out of 5 stars. I'm doing it for now. Right now, I feel like this is like 2 episodes back to back. That's like 4 stars. And I'm trying to drop these twice a week if I can. Last week is over, so I'm gonna say by Tuesday I'm gonna drop, and then Thursday. As of now, that's my schedule. I'll let y'all know if anything changes. But once again, thanks to y'all for coming through and checking out the reaction. Catch y'all in the next one.